This tutorial is going to show you how to add a Google document to your Google site in a couple different ways. All right, so let's navigate where we're at here. I am in my Science tab, and within this tab I want to add something to Unit 1. So I'm going to click on Unit 1. I could have added it through this drop-down menu that we created, or you can go to the home page of your Science. And I have a video in here. I'm just going to leave it for now, and I'll go ahead and I'm going to click Edit Page. Now I have the two-column layout here, and if I wanted to change that, I could still change it just by clicking Layout. And maybe I wanted to put it back to one column. And you can see it seems kind of squished in here. If I push Return, the page will extend itself. So you can see I have a header in this section. I can make that as large as I want. And I have a footer down below. But I'm going to go ahead and leave the video. I think I might even center it now that I've taken away the columns. So I want this, come on, to be centered. Sometimes it won't move. Left side. All right, let's go to it. Doesn't want to go in the center for some reason. All right, we'll leave it there. All right, now I want to insert a Google document, which might be my homework. It might be a document you're working on collaboratively, or something that's required from a packet. So I can go to, I'm going to try to insert it directly. I'm going to click Insert, and I will scroll all the way over here to the right to Drive, where it says Document. And you'll notice here, these are all the things from my Google Drive that I could add. A drawing, a folder, you can add an entire folder of your work from your drive, a form, image, a presentation, a Google presentation, which is like a PowerPoint presentation, or a spreadsheet. And we've already learned how to add a video. Now the folder we'll do next after this, but let's try just a document at this time. Okay, so it's going to go through my documents, and the document that I was just working on is right here, my Science Fair proposal. I just have to select that, and then down below I can click Select. Now if I had the URL to the document, which I can show you how to get that right now. If I go into my Google Drive, here is the document right here. And if I click on this document, I'm now inside my Google Doc, which is the same as like a Word document. There's my Science Fair proposal. And it's really easy to share. This link at the top of the URL bar here, that is the link to my Google document. There's another way to get it also. It's just taking a long time to load right now. If I click the Share button, it's trying to connect. It's having some issues tonight. If I try one more time, I'm going to click the Share button, and it's going to load the sharing access. And here's the link, another location to find the link in order to share it. All right, so if I wanted to do it by link, I could have added the link or paste the URL down here. But I went ahead from my drive and added the presentation. So I'm going to click Select. From here, I'm going to take off the border. I don't like to have the border. I'll keep the title though. Now I'm going to leave the width open. That means it's going to give me 100% width. If I wanted to make it more narrow, I could change that width. I'm going to go ahead and leave it like this. It will be a large document. It will take up a lot of space actually. I can also have it centered. Well, that one's centered. All right, and I'm going to click Save. And you'll see what it looks like. It's really big. It takes up a lot of the space on your Google site. So here we are under Unit 1, and I have, oh, the video did go to the center. That's nice. And then here is my Science Fair proposal. And that's the document I just inserted. So you can scroll down, you can see my entire document is put in this way. Now there's another way you can insert a document also, and that would be if I clicked Edit the Page again. And let's say my teacher had asked me to submit a series of documents in this unit. I'm going to do a bulleted list, and I'm going to try, let's see, I'm going to call it, by the name of the assignment, Science Fair proposal. All right, again, I'm going to highlight this and make it a bulleted list. Maybe there's a whole list of things that I need to link to. So I'm going to then highlight the word Science Fair Proposal, and I'm going to click the link. Now I don't want it to be a sites page this time. I'm going to make it a web address. And that was now where I get that URL. So I'm going to come back to my document. I'm going to highlight and copy the URL. Go back to where I was trying to add it. I'm going to paste the link to the URL right here. Link to this URL. And the text to display is Science Fair Proposal. I'd leave it just like that. And click OK. So I've just made this a link. Now I didn't make it a new page because I don't need to. I want it to go straight to that Google document. So here's how it will look. I click Save. You can see I have a link right here that I can click on. And it will take me straight to that Google document. So two ways to add, a couple ways to add, oh, you know what, it's because I did it straight from here. I didn't open a new page for it. So I used the back button to get back. A little bit of navigation issue there. And reload this page because it should still have everything we've done. There we go. Now I see things showing up. So in review, I can link a document by just typing the word and adding a link to it. And I can also insert a document right into the website.